So Donald Trump was on his golf resort in West Palm Beach, Florida, making his way between the 5th and 6th holes. And the Secret Service agents on his team were about a hole or two in front of him, just clearing the area, ensuring that it was all safe. It was that advanced team which saw the muzzle of this rifle sticking through the chain link fence between the barrier of the road and the boundary of Trump International Golf Resort, at which point one of the agents opened fire at the gunman. The gunman then ran away and got into a black Nissan pickup, SUV rather, and sped away. An onlooker, a bystander, managed to take a picture of that man coming out of the bushes and getting into that car and sent a picture of the car to law enforcement, and it was that picture that the police used to locate the vehicle via its license plate. He was then arrested in Martin County, which is north of where Trump's golf resort is. And at that time, he was then arrested and detained. He was said to be unarmed and also very calm when he was being detained. Whilst he was being detained, however, the police back at the golf resort looked into the area that he had escaped from and found 2 black backpacks on the chain link fence. Inside there was some ceramic tiles and a GoPro. But more incriminatingly, there was an AK-47 style rifle with a scope. Now, this man was about 300 to 500 yards away from Donald Trump at the time that the shots were fired at him. And that is about the same range that this weapon is lethal up until. So it could have been a much worse situation, but that man is now in custody with police investigations still ongoing as to what a motive was for this would-be attack. But Donald Trump was said to be unharmed and was kept on lockdown at the golf resort until he was then moved to Mar-a-Lago once Secret Service deemed everything was safe. We have heard from Donald Trump since the attack. He has said in a campaign fundraising email, I am safe and well and no one was hurt, but there are people in this world who will do whatever it takes to stop us. I will not stop fighting for you. I will never surrender. I will always love you for supporting me. We've also heard from the President Joe Biden and the Vice President Kamala Harris, who both say that they are relieved that the president is okay. We heard from a statement in which Joe Biden said, I'm relieved the former president is unharmed. There is an active investigation into this incident as law enforcement gathers more details about what happened. As I have said many times, there is no place for political violence or for any violence ever in our country, and I have directed my team to continue to ensure that Secret Service has every resource, capability and protective measure necessary to ensure the former president's continued safety. That then harping back to the last assassination attempt on Donald Trump, where Secret Service came into hot water for not doing enough to protect him. This will then once again raise questions about how Secret Service protects their principles.
Indeed, and we're going to look at that.